Davante, it's obviously about the results at the end of the game, but how did it feel just for you personally to be out there and with Derek throwing you the ball again?
Felt great. Obviously, we're not really trying to take any more victories out of it, but we did a lot of good things out there, a lot of good stuff to build off of. But we did fall short. So winning is the goal in this league and for this team specifically. So we got to tighten up and come back ready to play next week.
You said that you didn't really know exactly what to expect coming in this game. Were you surprised? Like he went to you on the first play, and you were such a big part of the offense, so many targets so early on from the start. Were you surprised by that much volume in your game for this one?
No, not at all. That's what they brought me here for, to be a big part of this offense and help move the ball and put points on the board. So that's my job. That's what I'm ready to do. I'm a volume type guy, so I'm always ready for that. And if the game goes any other type of way, then we'll adjust and we'll deal with that too. But that means that somebody else is probably handling their business and we're able to move the ball. So most important part is for this offense and team to do well, obviously. But if I'm a big part of it on any given week, I'm expecting that.
Did you talk about that first play? A lot kind of coming in, like to make sure not make sure, but like get the first play out of the way and get it to you right away.
Yeah, we didn't talk too much about it, but that's kind of what this camp has been like. Just giving me opportunities to go out there, get in space, and make some plays. So just got to capitalize on as many of them as possible.
The ball you put in your bag, is that the touchdown?
Yeah.
I guess what does that mean to you?
It's kind of I turned the page and kind of starting a new chapter in my career. So to be able to get in the end zone, from my childhood team is something that meant a lot to me. Obviously didn't end up winning the game with it, but at the end of the day, it still means a lot.
Davante, you guys were still in it down the stretch despite the turnovers and maybe some missed opportunities. Do you kind of view that as maybe something that's frustrating as offense or encouraging for what you could potentially do?
I look at it as something that's encouraging because, we beat ourselves today, really. That's not taking anything away from that team over there because that's a really good team. They did a lot of good things today, but you turn the ball over the way that we did today and then you still have an opportunity to go down and win. It says a lot about you as a team fighting through adversity, and still, our defense did their thing in the second half. We just got to find a way to, take care of the ball a little bit better and go down there and win. So I look at it as something that, we can feed off of moving forward and, try to keep it as positive as possible.
Speaking of the turnovers, what did you see on the one that was intended for you in the end zone? Were you hoping to make a play on the ball in the corners? What did you see on that play?
Yeah, I definitely could have made a better play on that. I kind of wanted to wait and let it drop into the basket, and that guy made a great play. He kind of fell off of the corner late and ran back there. I didn't think he'd get there that quick, and then he made a good play. But I could have helped Derek out on that for sure, coming back to it. I thought he bumped into me a little bit, but if I would have come back to the ball a little bit better, I think it would have been a little bit more obvious for the ref to be able to call it. But can't let opportunities like that slip away. We got to maximize those because all camp we have, we've made those plays and. I felt really good about it, and I still feel really good about it. That play doesn't change anything, but definitely a lot that I could have done on that play there to, win that.
I hate to even ask you this because I got your late consider talking with Derek and Coach, but to finally get back on the field with DC, so you guys had good cohesion, kind of like riding a bike.
Yeah, I think you saw it today. It's a lot of good things we did out there. Obviously, could have connected on even more. I think there's more opportunities out there, but it's the first week. That doesn't dictate it a whole lot. Obviously, you want to come out the gate as strong as possible and put yourself in a good position to kind of feed off of that going into the next week. Obviously, but I don't think anybody in here is too rattled by it. It's obviously it was would have been better with a W today, but. Like I said before, because that was actually the very first question, but a lot of good stuff to feed off of and just use that momentum that, any of that we can moving forward.
How much of the missteps were against the first week and just trying to get it all together as an oiled unit?
I don't know. You got to sometimes see the tape sometime and dissect all of that, but definitely there was some stuff today. But the mistakes we made today are stuff that, a lot of teams make week 16. So at the end of the day, we're not beating ourselves up too much about it. That's what the film is for. Come back. Nobody wins the season week 1. That's just a fact of the matter. We're gonna come back. We're gonna be hard on ourselves because that's the type of team we are. That's the type of players we have that can take that. So be hard on yourself and find a way that you could have performed better, so you can go and capitalize on some of those opportunities that we missed the next week.